When the pimp's in the crib, man, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get at you, pop it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. When a nigga get an attitude.
All right.
Did Daigo throw the tournament or the match against Lupe?
I don't know.
I don't see why he would, quite honestly.
Well,
I mean, right before the match, he did say that Lupe was going to get bodied. If the translator is to be believed, who knows? He's probably starting up shit anyway.
I mean, you did have some guy who on late notice just said, like, they just had it like, hey, can you come do this thing, like, tomorrow? I'm sure it wasn't, like, that soon, but, like, can you come do this thing? You're just like, against who? This rapper. Sure. It was like, we'll pay you, but we want you to lose. But it's an exhibition match, so it won't affect your actual, like, win-loss record. Okay.
I honestly don't know. I can't say for certain because I don't normally watch Daigo play, so I don't know how he plays seriously. But it's not like, Lupe did get perfect a couple times.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you gotta make it believable.
I don't know.
I think I was looking at the very last match, and a lot of it was just Daigo running to him. It was just like going right towards him. Like he would walk, like get right up on him, and wouldn't do anything where he normally would just do something. Like, you know what I mean? Because he usually tries to keep his distance and then punishes when you're getting close. From the videos that I've watched Daigo do, and he didn't do that. He did a lot of reckless, I'm just gonna run up on you shit. But then again, he wasn't playing for like money or anything, or like.
So he wouldn't really have a.
He was. I don't think he was exactly like. I don't think
seriously.
he was really taking it serious. I think it was more of like, I'm not gonna go hard on you because this is not a tournament, and I'm just gonna play like it's friend versus friend. Because I do that shit too, where, me playing at like tournaments like AMKE or whatever. Granted, it's small time tournaments, but I'm still trying to win.
It's still a tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to win, but if I'm playing against you or if I'm playing against someone else, I don't care if I'm losing or not. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you're, beating me or whatever it is, but so I guess I can understand it. Especially if I'm getting paid to be there, too. Like, I didn't have to pay for my plane ticket or anything. Like, fuck ever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, sure, I'll just press buttons. I mean, what the fuck ever.
Wasn't like it was a real match anyway.
True. I mean, if anything, it served its purpose as being a press event.
Now, here's the thing, though. If you are listening, I'm not saying that Daigo did throw it. It was just a thought.
Speculation.
Yeah. We do that sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, maybe.
Except for when we're right, huh, Aki?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
What? What is he saying to me? What? What?
X5. Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
Give me some. Yeah.
What was that?
There's Boston's hair flying.
He look at him. He's like, "From in the cage, you can't stay away from me."
Man, y'all gonna be talking shit about me, and I'm in this damn cage, man.
Okay, so you were talking about Final Fantasy 15, right?
Oh my God! How did you guess? Was it all from the pantomiming I was doing?
Sure.
I love you, Aki.
Whatever, Box.
This is a day-to-day. This is a day-to-day basis.
So yeah, it was announced that somewhere. Where did you find this at?
I have my sources.
From Box's
not
sources that the Final Fantasy 15 is indeed being released this summer, like I said in our earlier podcasts. So we don't know exactly what month, but like I said, I think it's in July, maybe June. I think June is too early, but yeah, I was right about that. Alright, let's get to our news. Okay.
I really feel like we should add in something there.
I don't know.
Like
post-production is a thing.
Do news?
I'm first.
Okay. Wait.
What?
I was going to suggest
You're
something.
last.
What?
Yeah.
What are you suggesting?
I was going to suggest
that
we could do exactly what we just did. Like, hop on each other's last sentence and just go off of that. Not like this, like you say one word, I say one word thing, but as soon as your news is done, the next person goes instead of just like, who goes next?
So are you expecting me to edit this out?
Nah, they can hear this. That's fine. Behind the scenes, we broke the fourth wall in celebration of Deadpool being released. Anyway,
that movie was great.
I know. that was the one word review for Deadpool. Bruh. It was great.
Great.
There ain't, just go see the movie. I'm probably going to see it again. Just
the
go
one
see
word
the movie.
review for Deadpool was undisappointing.
Not having a word, but we're going to go with it.
Yep.
You guys want to do that?
Undisappointing? I like that.
No. What? No, we already... No, legit, though. That was a real one-word review. That was as quick as we're going to go. No, I meant for the news thing.
Doesn't really matter to me.
Whatever. It's what you guys want to do. We can keep it traditional.
Keep it traditional.
Motherfucking traditional.
Alright, so I got a couple quick things. First up, this one's really quick. There is no Assassin's Creed coming out this year.
Yo.
I repeat. There is no Assassin's Creed coming out this year.
Yo!
Ubisoft finally admitted that they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so they decided to take a break.
Wait, I need to see this. Like, where did you find this at? I wanna see them actually saying we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
They didn't say that. I'm summarizing.
Oh, come on, Aki.
Well, nope. As you were.
I have a quote here. This is a statement from Ubisoft, and I quote: "This year we are also stepping back and re-examining the Assassin's Creed franchise. As a result, we decided that there will not be a new Assassin's Creed game in 2016. Since the release of Assassin's Creed Unity, we've learned a lot based on your feedback. We've also updated our development processes and recommitted to making Assassin's Creed a premier open-world franchise. We're taking this year to evolve game mechanics and to make sure we're delivering the promise of Assassin's Creed offering unique and memorable gameplay experiences that make history everyone's playground." So, they admit that they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Basically.
And they're taking a step back. Yep.
Did you ever beat Syndicate?
I didn't.
Okay.
I have too much stuff to play, and Digimon is completely taking my life.
I need to know if... no, same. I was playing... Street Fighter, still the only thing I was thinking about was playing Tomb Raider. Like, what the fuck? Because I think I found out something I was telling Aki, and I really don't want it to be true, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be true, and I'll tell you after we're done recording.
Cool. All right. And with that same statement, we got some more, kind of confirmations for games coming out between April 1st and March 31st next year. We got For Honor. We have a new South Park game on the way called the subtitle being the Fractured Butthole. Ghost Recon Wildlands and another Watchdog game is supposed to be coming out between April 1st and March of next year. And there's also another, in quotations, high potential AAA brand with strong digital live services. No idea what the fuck that means.
What?
But we'll see where it goes with that. And next up, I kind of wanted to talk about Microsoft and their backwards compatibility take. There was a bit of a snafu a little while ago where a couple games got put on the marketplace early, like Red Dead Redemption and Halo Wars, I believe was another one. But those are quick.
Sorry, continue. Continue.
Yeah, both of those games got put on the store hella early and then got taken off. They released some other games which are more smaller titles like Trials and stuff like that. Those games did not show up at all. But we did get some interesting confirmations for other games, like Dark Souls is being made backwards compatible, and that's also being used as an incentive to buy Dark Souls 3 in the early times of its release. And oh my god!
Sorry, I'm making faces at Sano.
Sure. Alan Wake is another game that's supposed to be backwards compatible for Xbox One, and that same process with Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3 is being applied with Alan Wake and Quantum Break. Also, I also want to talk about Quantum Break being released with the PC version of the game. Yeah. There was actually a statement made by Phil Spencer that said that this is something that he wants to do with future titles. Where if a PC version of a game is coming out with an Xbox One game, to kind of promote the crossplay features of Windows 10 and Microsoft and the Xbox One. Sorry, he wants to make more games in the future be cross-buy, so to speak, and to interact with each other that way. And even for that goal, now we learned that Quantum Break is not being released on Steam. You can only get it from the Windows Store.
Yep, I heard that.
So, like, what do we think about that?
Which is fun. I mean, you could just always add the game to Steam anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but that's just, like, you're not using Steam's marketplace. You can add it to it, but you're not buying it from them. You're buying it from Microsoft.
No, what I'm saying is that if your primary client is Steam, you can just add the game to your library, and you never have to really use it. There's use Microsoft client to play through. I mean, you're putting a shortcut into Steam that automatically starts up the game. So it's like you bought it from Steam, but you didn't actually buy it to Steam. The only difference is that Steam is not getting your money for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Otherwise, I've done all my games like that because I hate Uplay. It's so stupid. It's so laggy. It's so just all the worst adjectives that you can think of.
So you're buying it technically still from that store, but you're using Steam to play it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I feel like this is an interesting move. They're kind of. It seems kind of like they're taking the concept made by Sony and Vita cross compatibility and making it, I don't know, in a way a bit more usable, since more people have a PC than people have a Vita.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
They can shoot themselves in the foot with that concept too.
How so?
Well, if someone has a PC, they want to move consoles, because I was talking to at my store. We sell PlayStation 4 systems as well as Xbox One systems, and where was one thing I was trying to figure out was just like, dude, how is Xbox selling all these consoles when we have so many that are just sitting on the shelves, and we can literally count in our hand how many.
Well, we don't really know how many consoles they're selling because Microsoft isn't telling us. But go on.
That's what I was getting to. It's just that we have, we can count in our hand how many PlayStation 4 consoles we have. Sony would say, we've sold this many.
Yep. We sold this many, we shipped this many.
And we sold this many, and then Microsoft, we shipped this many. Which doesn't necessarily say how much they sold. So we don't actually know, as you said, how many consoles are being sold.
Well, we don't even know at this point how many consoles that Microsoft is even shipping. All they're doing is telling us how active Live is.
Exactly.
Which can really be misleading, because how many people have multiple Live accounts?
I don't. I have the one. I don't remember what it was.
But a lot of people actually do. And then think about, because a friend of mine actually just recently got his Xbox Live account hacked. So I don't know if he'll be making another one or not, but still, that's that can still be misleading, because I don't know if they're telling us how many accounts exist or how many are actually active.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Why go out and buy a $400 piece of hardware if you already have built a PC some years ago, and you could just pay a couple $100, but still able to play many other games other than what's going to be limited to the Xbox One console itself. So that being said, I still try to figure out. I think I asked Aki this one day. It's just like, okay, if we get a Wii U, what's the point of me getting the Xbox One? Because anything that's on Xbox One, I can always get on the PlayStation 4.
That you have interest in, at least.
That I had interest in, I can get on the PlayStation 4. There might be some games the two off the top of my head is Gears of War 4 and then Halo. I've never played Halo, I've never, had an interest in Halo to where I played multiple of them. That's what I mean. Gears of War, I had it, but I was never really impressed by it. It was cool seeing the transition from a black and white world to finally having color in 3, but I didn't care. I don't care for those games, just for some monochromatic shooters. It doesn't do it for me. Monochrome shooters. But I don't see the point of it. And that's not bashing anybody that has an Xbox because people bought it because their friends have it or whatever the reason is. Maybe you do.
Then
maybe you are a fan of Halo or of Gears or whatever they had. Ori, no, not even Ori because I can buy that on my PC.
Yeah, then people that like have an Xbox One probably feel the exact inverse. It's like they have an Xbox One, they might have a Wii U or something like that, but they see no need to get a PS4.
I don't see how they could do that when it's like 27 confirmed as of before the whole. Well, confirmed this year, at least 27 exclusives that are coming out to PlayStation 4, which are not just niche games that fit in the same category as like all the other exclusives. Like we have Street Fighter V, we have Final Fantasy, we have
Final Fantasy's multi-platform.
The 7?
Yeah.
7 is?
7 will be timed.
Okay.
We don't know for how long, but they said that 7 will be timed.
Well, if they can tout the fact that Tomb Raider was an exclusive, then we can tout that with Final Fantasy 7.
I suppose.
So that's what I mean. Things like that. I'm not saying that Final Fantasy 7 is coming out this year. I don't know, some you guys don't, but it's just games like that where there's diverse, where multiple people will want. There's going to be a game in there for everybody, and out of the 27 that we know of.
Right. But yeah, I feel like with the whole cross compatibility thing, it's kind of an odd move because not everyone's going to be able to play a game on their PC.
True.
And the ones that will be able to play a game on their PC probably won't have an Xbox One.
True.
Likely, very, very is likely.
It's not going to make me want to buy one either.
True, but I feel like they're trying to tackle that whole thing that Sony's been trying to spit on what Nintendo, according to rumors, might be trying to do, but it seems kind of odd. Yeah. That's what they're using. I can see if they're using like that Nvidia handheld that I
Shield.
Yeah, the Shield. There we go. I can see if they're using that, but I don't know. It just seems out of place.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll see what happens with that, right?
Sure. Oh, it's my turn?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So I am going to talk about something that Spry talked about a lot, maybe in our earlier episodes of Non-Canon.
Rest in peace, my nigga.
He's still alive.
Can't believe he's fucking
No, he's
dead.
not. We saw him perish before our eyes.
I didn't see none.
Can't believe Spry's fucking
It's
dead.
okay. It's okay. It's okay to repress bad memories, but you must accept the truth.
No, I didn't see none. Anyway.
Oh my god.
So Mass Effect Andromeda. So I'm not sure if Spry told us the possible release date of it, but it's slated for holiday of this year, which can be anywhere from November 2016 through December of 2016. That'll be the first time a Mass Effect game has ever been released during that time. Does that sound about right? Because I remember 3.
3 is always
3 was March.
Mass Effect is 3 was March.
Yep, 3 was in March 7th. I know that for a reason.
Wow.
But anyway, I don't ever remember a Mass Effect game coming out during that time. I could be wrong. I'm thinking that possibly 1 came out around that time, but I'll look more into that. But that's not like my entire news, though. The lead writer by the name of Chris Sherlock, Sherlock, he recently left BioWare and he went to Bungie, which I thought was like a kick in the face to BioWare. But the thing is that there was no like hard feelings about it. He was thanking BioWare and saying that he had a great experience working on Andromeda's story and that it's going to be another big hit for BioWare, which is great and all, but why is everyone leaving BioWare?
They done.
Who fucking knows?
What do you mean they done?
They done what they need to do. If the story is already written, what else you need to sit there for? Most jobs with game developers, they're on a contractual basis. Well, they need them from this time to this time. Once the contract has been fulfilled or done, they're free to do whatever. A lot of people forget that. And with him being the lead writer, at this point in time, the story's already written. They just laying the groundwork for the or just refining it and adding some more scenes to it. I'm sure they've already got the recording, or they are recording it now. That's some of the stuff that happens in the first 10-20% of the game. If this game's supposed to be released a year from now,
sometime within like holiday season, so like early next year.
I'm sorry, I was latching on to what you said about the March thing, but sometime within 6 to 8 months, I would say. Then that's actually a very small amount of time. A lot of that writing and all this other stuff they have to have done before they even move forward with it, so it actually looks good. Just like with writing a script. And once the script is written, then they can get the actors in, deal with that, and then post-production, which takes for fucking ever to do, and then they finalize it and push it out.
I know how that works.
I'm just saying.
I mean, like...
It ain't like there's nothing wrong.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
what?
Maybe there is something going on behind the scenes of BioWare. We just don't really know about it. Like, because a lot of people are leaving on
this is
good
like the
terms.
third person that's just randomly left. That's just randomly leaving.
No one said anything about when it happened with Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog was losing people left and right almost every other month.
Well, Naughty Dog is not on my radar, so...
I'm just saying. The same thing happened to them, and nothing...
Oh, when their writer left, when Amy left, that was weird.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like their job's probably just done.
That could very well be true. I mean, the writer wouldn't stay there for when gameplay's being done.
They just fucking twiddling their thumbs at that point. It's just
they're writing the story for the next game. That's what's happening. No, they pen does not leave the paper. They start the story. They are working on a DLC.
Yep, that's exactly what they should be doing. But that's just like like Sano said, that's the third person leaving BioWare. So I thought that was a little bit strange, but I mean, people change their jobs for many reasons or pick up new things. But speaking of Bungie, they actually said that the sequel to Destiny will be coming 2017, so next year. Mm-hmm.
On that note, they also announced that there's going to be a major update for Destiny coming in the spring, with a major expansion coming later in the year.
Woo!
God. This expansion is supposed to have a lot of PvE stuff. Ugh. PvE.
You like PvE.
I know, but I have to relearn how to play Destiny again. Fucking playing Final Fantasy 14 for like hours upon hours. Anyway,
the only thing you have to remember is that jumping is not triangle. So yeah, the update that's coming later in the spring is supposed to have a lot of PvE events. It's supposed to raise the level cap dramatically. That's what they say, at least. Give us some new toys to play with.
New light levels 1,000.
Oh, continues on.
We don't really have any details about their next expansion, but jeez, my thing is what took them so long to say anything about this?
What would you want in the next expansion?
If it's anything like the Taken King but more content, I would be happy.
Like what? Like if you can have one thing.
Seeing as how I want something involving the Cabal.
I don't.
I do.
I want to know who the fuck the Vex are before we even move to Destiny. Anything else?
Tell us about Aerith.
I mean,
tell us about the traitor's bitch that she is.
She's not traitor. She's a sweet ass mama.
Continue, Sada.
we got a good look at Aerith in the Taken King, and also, not so much when she was introduced. She was still kind of mysterious. She just went on about Adriana and all these other people, Toland and whatever.
Her fucking fallen comrades that she had to sit there and she couldn't even escape. She had to just live in the moon.
I understand.
Come on.
I'm not
y'all
saying...
need to, especially you, I can leave Aerith alone.
Why the fuck does she have 3 eyes? Tell me that.
That's her mask. You can get multiple masks for a hunter.
You even have that damn mask.
I'm pretty certain you wear one.
You have that mask.
Next time we're playing, I'm snapping a screenshot of you, and I'm putting it in the fucking Facebook group so people can see.
Why? No, I want to know why the fuck is she bleeding darkness from her 3 eyes?
She was surrounded by the hive for months.
And her eyes are dabbing.
Stop.
I quit. I'm done with this podcast. Do what you want.
But yeah, I want to see, because we don't really know a whole lot about the Cabal. We got a glimpse at the Vex. That was
yeah.
We got a glimpse at the Vex, with the main game.
You know what? I would gladly trade whatever they want to do with the Vex in this game for the second one, and then keep Cabal for this one, because I feel like that's the next thing they should do, since the Dreadnought pretty much talked to them a little bit. Talk to them.
We saw. Go on.
Aki has her hand raised.
Aki, Aki may speak.
So Tumblr just updated me on a Mass Effect Andromeda gift, and I found that was pretty terrifying.
What?
Because I was just talking about it. Tumblr, what the fuck are you doing? Anyway, continue.
Let's see. So the Vex we already dealt with the fucking Black Garden. That was creepy as shit. Fucking
Still,
Black
but they're
Beacon,
being sent from the future. Who the fuck are sending them?
Yeah, I mean, we don't know everything about them, of course, but
Yeah.
like, I'm just saying, like, every group has had something so far. The Taken have had, the Taken appeared. We dealt with the Hive with the Dark Below.
Yep.
We dealt with the Fallen with the Prison of Elders, not the House of Wolves. Sorry, Prison of Elders was so much fun. They should definitely update. That's another thing.
Fuck that shit.
Update to Prison of Elders.
No, you don't.
Do it.
Don't do it.
It's fun.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It destroys
it is.
friendships. That shit is almost as bad as Uno. Drunken Uno too, and
I
Monopoly.
never played Drunken Uno.
Well, depends on what kind of people you hang around. It could be a very fun night or a very angry night.
Both of
Know
those
me,
make
I'll
happy.
probably be dying laughing. If I just have nothing but skips, reverses, and draw fours, I'm gonna die laughing the whole time. You'll know exactly what I have. I'm just gonna hold my hand like this.
So we're getting off topic here. Are we good?
What the hell are we even talking about?
We should totally do it though. Sign on, maybe we should totally do it.
Oh, okay. So we'll save our thoughts and wants for
Get Snuggles
Destiny when it gets closer to Destiny actually coming out. Deal?
No.
Nope. As long as the information keeps flowing, I'll keep talking. Just like with Street Fighter, every week was something new.
What do you have for Street Fighter this time?
At this point, I know a lot of people are confused about the costumes and whatnot. Costumes and colors and everything. A lot of people are complaining about the game for it being bare bones when, if you've been listening, I've told you from the very beginning, they weren't really going to be doing much when the game first released. It's just going to be a general feel for the game, more of a, I guess, beta for the real game now. Now we can test the servers to see how they're doing. They're not faring too well, but again, it's the first day. But there's still a couple things to do. Learn some characters, play around with the story mode, get as many trophies as you can. I mean, you gotta find stuff to do. A lot of people or a lot of gamers are too entitled to games being, what's the word?
Filled to the brim with content.
Filled to the brim with content, which is, it sounds horrible, but that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that they let you know a plan, a 5-year plan, but everybody wants that 5 years in one day. That's not going to happen. They have. Go ahead.
At least Capcom's being legit about it. It's like they're not charging you for everything that they plan to put in the game.
No.
Everything will be released with steady updates. You can pay to have this stuff sooner.
Yep.
It is your option.
Yep.
But everything is going to be added.
Yep. And for instance, like they had a lot of cool alternate costumes in the story. The story that they did have, not the full blown, one that's coming out in June, but for what they did, the 3 or 4 fights that each character will have is very cool. As I was talking in our streams, you guys should go check it out on our YouTube channel, Non-Canon Crew. But the streams that I was doing, I was saying, I was like, this seems like more of a prelude than any type of story in general that they're setting up for June. So it still leaves you not so much a dramatic cliffhanger, but something to look forward to when it actually does come out. Because if they gave you everything now, and you're just waiting for the new characters, you're just going to bitch and moan about that too. And I'm going to let you know right now, I would not get my hopes up about them releasing every character at once. I feel like they're going to spread that out by releasing, I forgot his name.
Isn't Alex supposed to be next?
Is it Alex? Or I thought it started with a G.
No.
God damn it.
It was Alex.
But there's a character, I'm sorry guys, but there's a character that's supposed to be released next month. Along with the challenge mode, which is my favorite from Street Fighter 4, Trials.
That's not in there? God damn it. How am I supposed to learn how to play this damn game now?
Yeah, I said the same thing, but I just fuck around in there until stuff. Like, I'm learning a couple things. I'm one of those people just like you, son, where I think as long as you tell me a little bit, I can figure out the rest. But if you just say, here's the character, learn it, it's going to be a little bit more...
buttons, that's all I'm going to do.
Exactly. It becomes a little difficult. But that's cool. I'm willing to wait for that. It gives me time to at least see what I can learn in the time being. It's a little stagnant now because this is still the first day that it's only been out for a day. So there's not much as far as the servers being able to take on that load. Oh, this shit, I already had that prepared. What were the betas for? True. At the time, it was based off of who pre-ordered the game. Not everybody pre-orders the game. There's going to be a lot more people who buy it the day of than actually pre-order the game. So the servers couldn't be tested.
Impulse buys are fun.
Huh?
Impulse buys are fun.
Right. And it's kind of exactly what you did, Sano. A lot of people pre-ordered the game. Yeah, a lot of people pre-ordered the game after the beta, after they've seen the videos and they, been, I guess, played the safe route with it. But all I'm saying is just be patient with it because it's going to eventually be good. But just seeing what Bungie did with Destiny and how they were able to, I won't even say turn things around, but fulfill what they were trying to do.
At a cost.
I'm not even going to repeat that one, but able to fulfill what they were trying to do and still be successful. That's what Street Fighter is trying to do too. Hate it or love it, that's what's going to happen. But
I like to equate kind of what they're doing with how most fighting games treat arcade launches.
Yes.
That's exactly I said right. That before when you were talking about the beta about how they were like releasing characters in waves and things like that.
Yep.
So it's like no fighting game ever just comes out. No fighting game ever just comes out. And I know, like, by following Tekken as heavily as I did, that's the case. For example, Tekken 7 didn't have nearly as many characters at its launch in the arcades than it does now.
Tekken 6?
7. I'm talking about 7.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, Nina was just announced. They showed off Akuma for a little bit. And those characters weren't in the initial build. They're still announcing more characters up until the launch of the game.
Which is the same thing as just having that arcade system inside your house and just getting those local updates. It's like having someone come to you and update it. But like I said, just be patient with it. It's going to turn out for the better. I'm optimistic. I'm still happy I bought the game. I've been having a blast so far. I can't wait till the servers are a little bit more stable so I can start playing on some of my friends. But I have a short bit amount of news attached to that. Star Wars 5 released another character profile on Fiore Brunelli, who's a dark mage. Not much was... Her trailer was a little bit lackluster. Not saying that it was bad. It was kind of cool, but she was just the lusty woman archetype. I couldn't really tell much because I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know what.
Or did they have subtitles?
No.
They had Japanese subtitles.
They had Japanese subtitles, which is fine. The game's not even supposed to be released in here yet, so... but from what I did see, it was some very cool moves, or very cool spells she was doing. She had as weird as this is going to sound, a tentacle monster come out and destroy some people, but she also did turn the world into like a photo negative, and then once it came out of the photo negative, every monster died, which was kind of cool to see. But she just seems to be the, busty woman archetype in most RPGs, but I'm sure that's not going to be the case once we actually learn a little bit more about the characters as far as how they are, or how they are in the story. And like I said, I didn't have a lot of news today, but so my final news is about Fallout 4. Bethesda. I was going to say Bethesda. All right. Bethesda announced the Fallout 4 DLC that's going to be coming within the next 3 months, so spread over 3 months. The first one that's going to be coming out next month is the Automatron. I think I said that right?
Yeah, there you go.
Which basically is just evil robots. It's going to be a little bit more detail. I'm just summarizing this as best I can. But evil robots are going to be roaming the land. You can break them down and create your own. You have these cool little buddies. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to replace companions or you'll be able to have them with your companions also. But that's something that's really cool. You get to break them down, create them, customize them to your liking, your playstyle, how you get down in the Badlands, and do it that way. That will be coming out in March 2016. And then the next one is the Wasteland Workshop, which is the one I'm most excited about. You can create... One of the things you can do is you can create cages to capture living things. So you can actually capture death claws and tame them, and they will fight on your side. Which I thought was insanely cool and could potentially be awesomely broken.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's going to be coming out in April of this year. And then Far Harbor. This one was extremely, like, basically it is the meat and potatoes of the DLC, where we're going to have the main character go through the Valentine's Detective Agency, and you're going to go look for this lady. I forgot where the hell it is, but it's basically going to be you versus the Sense versus, what was the other group? Do you remember?
Children of the Atom.
Children of the Atom, and then the townsfolk that are going to be in this village as well, to save the girl where there's a high level of radiation, and which has created a hostile land. So prepare yourself for that. Make sure you have all your guns set, ready, customized to the T's, because you're gonna need it. And that's gonna come out in May 2016. So this year is continually being stacked with games and DLC stuff that actually came out.
But let's see how many things get pushed.
Most importantly, too, if you guys are listening, within, hopefully it's not before, it'll be before March 1st when you hear this, but you can still pre-order the season pass or purchase the season pass for $30 before they hike up their price to, I believe, $40.
I think that was right.
$40 on March 1st. So from the end of from now to the end of February, you're able to purchase the Fallout season pass for $30. So take advantage of that as soon as possible. Excuse me. Aki, are you asleep?
Nope. Are we good?
I think so.
Do we have any final announcements?
Niggas be patient with shit. God damn. Shut up. Play the game. If you don't like it, go play something else.
Tell us how you really feel. Shit.
Damn.
Don't do that. Don't tell us how you really feel.
Stank ass nigga.
And so it began. I won Pokemon Tournament because of reasons.
Many reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
All the reasons.
I get to use my favorite Pokemon to kick people.
So reasons is a piece of chocolate.
Nice.
So
And I want it. Like right now.
Because of reasons?
Because of reasons.
So I want to give a shout out to a gamer who I found while playing Final Fantasy 14.
Is this going to be a weekly thing for you?
Maybe. If I come
There are
across
so
him.
many different...
Hold on. So I came across this guy named Thin and Crispy. He was awesome. I need you guys to pray for him. Ain't nothing wrong. It's just that he's thin and crispy. So we need to help him.
I have so many questions.
What?
I have so many questions for this guy.
Thin and crispy.
Final Fantasy is full of some characters. I'll let you know that. You guys saw that picture I posted. I think I put it in the Facebook group where just randomly Facebook reminded me that I saw some guy. He was like dressed in nothing but like some weird mask and underwear.
Didn't Alan Scott say he was on fire?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Final Fantasy is interesting.
Yes, the Adventures of Aki. I'm not broadcasting them because I don't know. Because I feel like it'd be kind of boring.
You never know.
I don't know, man. When you
Never
guys
know.
go to love, we can hit some dungeons and do some stuff.
We can't fucking get into the fucking server that you're at.
I'm sorry.
So there you go.
I'm gonna make this happen somehow.
It's not gonna happen.
He's gonna go in and physically. He's gonna bully somebody out of.
Hey, the fuck out of Gilgamesh.
What are you, a level 1? How the fuck you get in here, bitch?
The fuck out of here.
I'm gonna PvP you right now. You ain't got no choice.
Damn. Gonna be like Borderlands, walk him and slap the head.
Good lord.
But yeah, shout out to Thin and Crispy.
Alright.
Hey man, stay thin, stay crispy. Don't listen to the haters, man.
Remember, my challenge is still open though, guys. If you beat me, whenever the servers are up, if you beat me, I will post it to our page, our YouTube page, and our Facebook page, and you can gloat, do whatever you want. However, I will mercilessly.
Mercilessly.
Yeah, I can't say it. I will basically flame the shit out of you.
Without
you
mercy.
Without mercy, I will flame the shit out of you. Aki, don't put your head in your hand.
I want French fries, so
I'm gonna flame the shit out of you.
Can we flame the French fries?
I'm gonna flame them French fries. And
there
I'm
we go.
flame the shit out of you. I'm gonna
That
flame
was
you
a
while.
funny picture that's popped in my head.
Was it this? Was it?
Yeah,
Was it the
yeah.
flame hand?
Yeah.
I'm a fire banjo shit, nigga.
Them fries gonna come out. Them fries gonna come out there and be crispy.
Boy.
Oh god.
Non-Canon crew, raise your guns. Fire! Put it on! Okay, we're done. We'll see you next week, guys. See you later.
God.